For some reason, I always end up making multiple recordings because I always go past 15 minutes because I forget. Okay, anyways, but yeah, this video just pretty much about nothing besides who everyone's GSers are, or stalkers, harassers. I don't like saying gang stalkers because that sounds a little ridiculous. Reminds me of a gang bang or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of stupid. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. So my point was in the beginning, the first recording was, or this whole picture is, let me change this. These little bubbles. Oh fuck, where's white? These little bubbles. Stand for everyone. So the E's for everyone, like video games. Okay, anyways, so the E's for everyone and the M's for me. So what I was saying is, how come we all experience similar things? How come they? How is it to where? I mean, how coincidental is it that there are a bunch of separate, non-communitable organizations who just randomly, or societies, groups, whatever, that just stalk people and harass them? How coincidental is that? It's pretty stupid. There's something called reinvention, to where the group who invents something first will build, like, let's say a boat. They build a boat for the first time. Now let's say a different culture in the future, or a little bit ahead on the timeline, builds a similar device, even though, yeah, device or tool, whatever, that their predecessors did, even though they didn't even know them. They had no connections. No one from the first people to build the boat went over to the land, told them about it, or something. They didn't hear folk tales, legends. They just built it on their own. Usually that happens out of necessity, more than curiosity. Curiosity is a factor, but most of the things are built out of necessity, or when they're isolated from one another. Let's say two humans were first born, put on the earth. Both their instincts are going to be like, yo, that clear liquid running over the dirt looks delicious and it'll keep you alive. You should drink it. It's out of necessity. That H2O looking thick. No, I'm just kidding. I forgot. There's a so it's hydrogen and oxygen bonded together. Heavy water is a heavier isotope of hydrogen. So yeah, let's just say it's heavy water and it looks thick. That water thick, boy. Okay, I'm getting off topic again. See, this is how I always get off fucking time. So yeah, it's just weird. I mean, it would be weird if they weren't connected, but I'm pretty sure they are. From reading all the things on the subreddit, I haven't gone on the websites because I'm probably gonna read the same shit, if not even more ridiculous things that I already read. Like, fuck, you guys are probably gonna be like, my dog's a secret agent. I don't know what the hell you guys are gonna say. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So you guys pretty much all talk about the same experiences: being followed, them antagonizing you. I'm just gonna make everything general. Them antagonizing you. Okay, so I'm gonna restart because I think I might have said it. Sorry. So everyone following you, from that society or whatever. Them antagonizing you. Them spreading lies about you. Them affecting you financially. Them affecting you psychologically. Stuff like that. Antagonizing you. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I already said that. I'm sorry. I'm literally running on. No, actually, I ate pretty good today. Yeah, I did. Alright, anyways, if I have time, I'll get into that. It's pretty funny. I'm pretty much eating like babushka from Soviet Russia when They didn't have any food because they're stupid. Just kidding. Love you, Vladimir Putin. Make me a Russian citizen, yeah? Anyways, so, yeah, it would just be too coincidental for them to be isolated, especially considering that these organizations don't exist all across the state, all across the United States. Most people I've seen are from Canada, obviously California, or a few from Canada, I mean, Canada, New York, I think Arizona, and Nevada as well. There's obviously plenty more. Maybe it isn't. There is someone from every state on that subreddit, but I think those are the main ones I've seen. Not so sure about Nevada though. Sorry about that. Need to drink water. So yeah, yeah. I think they're pretty. I think it's all part of one big group, one big picture. The CH right here is the name I gave them before. The CH stands for Chihuahuas because they're annoying. Their bark's bigger than their bite, but they still got a nice, nasty bite, so I call them Chihuahuas. I'd spell it out, but I don't know how to spell Chihuahua. Chihuahua. What? I don't know. I saw a license plate from the place in Mexico called from the part of Mexico called Chihuahua. It was pretty weird. So yeah, I gave them a different name. I don't want to get confused with the E's right here, but I called them E. coli because I'm going to compare them to bacteria in a second. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. It would just be too coincidental for them to be separated. It's all part of one entity. And they're slowly gaining influence within the United States or respective countries. Or respective countries. I mean, yeah, anyways, this is, okay, don't worry about that, that's confusing. Okay, so next slide, I'm comparing them to a bacteria that causes an infection, which can lead to sepsis. So the analogy is, they or the stalkers, harassers, are the bacteria. And the red blood cells are the important society. So the main parts, the main government, the people who, like the Attorney General, the President, the Vice President, Secretary of Defense, yada 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 yada. The Treasurer, whatever they're called. I don't know. I hate politics. Just those people that run our country. Those are the main ones. I don't think they're necessarily starting off by attacking TIs and then working their way up, because that makes no sense. What I think happened was maybe there was a United States program that was implemented to maybe spy on certain people who they thought they were spies, probably way back in the 40s or 50s during World War II, or even the Cold War, and it got terminated because anyone with a logical way of thinking knows that it doesn't fit in a newer society. I don't know, more features, whatever. So yeah, the United States terminated it, and someone's grandpas were like, oh, we need to keep this so we can make the world a better place. So they had their kids had their grandkids, then they had their great-grandkids. And then here we are where we are now. Those grandpa's kids went to college, studied criminology, politics, studied to be lawyers, studied to be all that, so they can start enveloping this red blood cell or the main society. So they probably worked all the way up. No one would have suspected them. If anything, their parents had ties to higher up people, so it's probably easier for them. And they kept their agenda a secret, so I guess you can say they're more of a society than anything, or a secret organization, but I prefer society. Secret society. SS, yes. Secret society, because they're just as bad as SS Waffe from Nazi Germany. So, they worked their way up. attacking the main thing that supplies stuff to the system, the red blood cells. It spreads. They feed off of it. Then they can multiply. I don't know. So anyways, I think they got positions as, I don't know, maybe the Inspector General from the CIA, the Director of the FBI, Chief of Polices all around California, all around New York, all around blah 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 blah. Fucking trash, man, for Christ's sakes. You know, probably the ones who can hack it. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, I think they just waited. They played the long game, and I think they, around the early 1990s, they started to start their shit, because they started getting more and more influence. Yeah, it's where we are today, and I say early 90s, but probably more 80s, 80s, 70s, definitely. By these random groups, I'm not talking about the United States government. So like I said, I don't think it was directly implemented by them. I just think it's someone who had an idea, and they infected our important society or main government, and it's like that one wasp that infects crickets or something like that. A jewel wasp, I think. It infects their brain, and the cricket will or cockroach, I forgot, will be a zombie and take care of the babies that it implements in them. That's pretty much what it's doing. I don't know of any bacteria that does that, so yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm comparing them to sepsis because they've pretty much infected our main society. They got people in law enforcement, offices, I'm just gonna say office, schools, banks, porn sites, I don't know, the internet, not the internet, internet providers, and stuff like that. They've infected our bloodstream. They infected our main shit, you know? And the white blood cells, or main society, which is I don't know, not someone that isn't a TIA, I'm talking about just another random individual that's not targeted or not of high importance. You don't notice it because, like I said, these people just grew up like everyone else, but with a secret agenda that they never spread to anyone. So we didn't see it coming in time. So it's like sepsis because the bacteria is in our bloodstream. It's just completely infected our bloodstream, yo. And it's just spreading. It's going to shut down our organs. It's just a matter of time before we go into septic shock. Septicemia? Ooh, I'm just going to say septic shock. You know? Which sucks. Which really sucks. This is even a worse scenario if it started from those random people's kids and their grandkids and great-grandkids, is because they're pretty much bred for it, essentially. Which is really annoying. It makes it worse because they grew up around people, became friends, became popular, then their influence spread and spread and spread through main society even. That's probably why they don't notice it, because these guys are sending off the same shit, same signals as these guys. Because you guys can't sense it because they're right under our noses. So there's more stuff, but that's the main stuff. I gotta end this before 15 minutes. So yeah, it's just a matter of time before society goes into septic shock and ends. Just all because we couldn't see what was happening. We're not noticing the symptoms even though they're there. You know? Yeah. It might not be too late to get aggressive antibiotic treatment. Just hope those little shits aren't antibacterial resistant. Fucking MRSA ass. Whatever. Try not to be biased. Okay, bye.